What carbohydrates are good for you, especially if you're diabetic? Today we are going to talk about that. Welcome again to this video. My name is Kabi, the health coach. I do educative videos on health, nutrition, and many other things that you'd like me to talk about. And on today we are going to talk about the right carbohydrates that are good for you who is diabetic and the ones that are not good for you. And I'm sure you'd like your blood sugar levels to come on in the right levels. You're probably struggling and wondering now, what will I eat so that my blood sugar levels can be on the right note. So today we are going to talk about that. The first thing I would recommend when it comes to your carbohydrates, I would advise you to focus more on complex carbohydrates. Focus more on whole grain, whole meal foods. I'll give some examples. I would suggest you do brown bread. You do, for those people who do chapati, do brown chapati. I also see chapatis, tortillas, do the whole meal. We used with whole meal bread, the brown one. You can do, if you're taking porridge, try and take the brown porridge. And remember, you're not supposed to add any sugar in any of your liquids, any of your drinks. Then we do, what else do? We do boiled maize. You can do githeri. Githeri in Kenya is a mixture of beans and maize. We like it that way. Or you can also put any other legume that you want to put. So you can do that. And then when it comes to the starches, I would suggest you do arrowroots, you do green bananas, and you do cassava. If possible, try and avoid potatoes. Potatoes tend to affect the blood sugar levels. Try and avoid pumpkin. Try and avoid sweet potatoes. If you're having them, have very little, just to remove any taste, because they are sweet and then they tend to affect your blood sugar levels. Remember, the aim of this video is to ensure that you eat the right carbohydrates that will help your blood sugar levels to be in the right track. Okay, so let's come to the processed foods. I would advise that we stay away from any processed foods. Anything that is processed, please try and stay away from it. Processed flours. I'll give an example. In Kenya, there's what we call ugali, and ugali is basically cooked maize flour. And we do have two types of flour. We have the flour that is whole grain. We call it grade 2 maize flour. That you take it to the what do you call this? You take it to the posho mill, and then it's grinded. And then there is the other one that is also grinded by a manufacturer, and then they remove the outer corn. So to us that is processed, but the other one that is grade 2 is not processed. So I would advise you focus on that whole one. So if you're having ugali, eat the whole meal one. Avoid white rice. Avoid white chapati by using white wheat flour. Avoid white bread. Wheat products, mostly wheat is processed mostly, but if you're having a whole meal wheat flour, that's fine, the brown one. And if you're cooking them, try and cook them with very little oil. And then try and also avoid baked cakes, cookies, brownies, anything that is baked cakes. It has a lot of sugar, it has a lot of fat. Please try and avoid that. And then focus on avoiding deep fried starches like fries and cassava that is deep fried. Remember, you said you can have cassava, but it should not be deep fried. You avoid mandazi because it is deep fried. You avoid samosa because it is deep fried. Anything that is deep fried, especially if you're diabetic, stay away from it. So remember, as you're taking your complex whole meal, whole grain carbohydrates, there should also be a handful kidogo, very small, very little, such that your blood sugar levels can be on the right track. So I'll do more on the coming videos on the right proteins, the right foods and all that. But on today's video, I wanted to focus on the bad carbohydrates and the good carbohydrates that are good for you good for your blood sugar, so that your blood sugar levels can be in the right track. So that's that for today's video. Please subscribe, please share, please check out my other videos. I do a lot, and I'll keep on bringing you a lot of videos. And if you like it, please comment, and let's grow together, let's know each other. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.